Hey y'all, hey. So it's a Saturday night, January 7th. And I just decided to come on here and do just a random chit chat type of video. And the reason what inspired me to get on here tonight and do this video was because I was watching this lady on YouTube that I discovered probably about maybe about a week or so ago, right around the holidays. And her name is Sheila True Love. Go over and check her channel out. I love her. And so one of the reasons why I really love her is because she talks a lot about relationships, but mainly trying to show or teach ladies about, self-love, about, you know, how we all want to be, most of us, I should say, that have never been married have that desire to be married, especially if you are the age that I am and you've never been married, okay? Um, but she puts a lot of things in perspective. I'm hot. And she really talks about where is the, oh, here it is. She really talks about some things that I think a lot of women really need to hear. Hold on, you guys. My floor cracks in here too. Okay. Whew, okay, but before I get into that, look at this shirt. Look at my shirt. Can y'all read what my shirt say? I'm single, but not as single as some of these married people. I bought this shirt off of this company called TaylorMade, and I just fell in love with it because y'all just don't know how many married men, honey, be in my DMs all the time. Yes, child. Okay, I'm just saying. I digress. But anyway, this lady named Sheila Truelove. She has a lot of subscribers, like over 200,000 subscribers, okay? But I love her. She's really real. She talks about relationships, giving you the real tea. And it's not bashing men, although I think a lot of men probably will look at her channel and think that she is bashing men. But she just tell the truth. And she's funny too, and she just tell the truth about a lot of things in regards to relationships. So anyway, I was watching one of her videos today, and I just started thinking about all the relationships that I've had in my life, in my 52, almost 53 years. I'll be 53 next month. And all the time that I've wasted with people that were toxic, with people that was not worth my energy, people that just took up so much of my time and my space, and I could have been doing so many other things. I could have started a business. I could have went back to school and got a couple of degrees. I could probably have been a millionaire by now. I probably could have discovered a cure for something. I'm saying all this to be, sufficient, to be funny or whatever. I don't know what the correct word is. I'm probably saying it wrong. But I'm saying all that to say that when I think about the energy and the time that I have wasted on people who did not deserve to be in my space, and to have me in their life, I'm just saying I could have did other things. So anyway, I said all that to say, now I'm trying to turn the fan off. Hold on. Let's see. This fan. Come on, fan. Okay. Uh-oh. So my cat is laying down here. My cat is sick. Show y'all my cat. She up here in my bed. she's got a cyst on her gums, and I don't know. They've already told me that she's got kidney disease, and you know, she probably is not going to live a long, long time. She's already 17 years of age. So anyway, this is the one that always is in the video all the time. That's Reese. So anyway, when I think about all the time that I have wasted on people and wasted on trying to, you know, have a relationship with people who never was going to commit, never wanted a relationship, I'm not going to say that it makes me angry, but what I will say is that it makes me say, don't waste no more energy and no more time on people who are not worthy of your time, okay? And as we get older, when you get to be your 40s and your 50s and your 60s, your 70s, if you're still dating, your 80s, I mean, let's just think about it. I mean, when you get to be 50, you know, how much time do you have to keep wasting on people who don't want the same thing that you want? So I titled this video particularly to women, and men probably, I don't know. It doesn't seem like men go through the same thing as women, the same thing that we as women go through. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I'm just speaking from the woman's perspective, okay? I want to say to women that are in their 50s, particularly in their 50s, don't beat yourself up and don't be so hard on yourself because you're not in a relationship and you have not yet ever been married. I used to beat myself up for years in regards to that. I mean, for years. Eyelashes getting on my nerve. Yes, I took it off. Take that one off too. Boom, bam, no eyelashes. It was starting to move around. I had them on all day. But I used to beat myself up for years and years and years and years. Because I wanted a relationship and I felt some type of way, and I used to feel like, you know, what's wrong with me? You know, why I can't, why is it that I'm not in a relationship? And I did this for a long, long, long time. And what I've discovered is that it doesn't matter what you do or what you don't do. Some men are just not, they are not able to commit. Now, unfortunately for me, and probably for a lot of women, this may be a lot of women's story, that is a lot of men, okay? I have often been told by women, oh, date you a man that's older. Date you a man that's in his 60s because they're more settled. They're more stable. Girl, I'm looking at my eyebrows. I did a good job on my eyebrows, I think, today. I don't know. Date you a man who's more stable. You know, I mean, a man in his 60s because he's more stable. He's more, what's the word I'm looking for? He's more, you know, more grounded. He's not willing to, you know, he don't want to be out here no more and this is that and the other. That is so not true. That is so not true. I don't think that it has anything to do with age. I think it has a lot to do with them being ready. In the last couple of years, that's all I've dated is men in their 60s. And they are no different than men in their 50s. In fact, they are worse. I'm here to tell you. They don't want to commit. They don't want to date. They don't want anything from you but what you have to offer them sexually. They're not interested in being in a committed relationship. And I don't really think it has anything to do with age. I really don't. And like I said, for the last couple of years, I would say the last 5 years, all the men that I've dated have been late 50s and like right at 65, 66. And it's the same thing as dating somebody, a man who's 52, 53, 54, 55. Now, I personally, I joke around about being a cougar, but me personally, I don't want to date somebody in his 40s or his 30s. And there's a lot of men on this YouTube platform who have emailed me, who have said things on my video like, do you date younger men? Would you consider dating a younger man? No, no. I don't think I would have much in common with a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old. And I'm not trying to be funny or I'm not trying to be graphic, but men in their 30s and 40s, they want to all night long. And I am hot most of the time. I don't get a lot of sleep because I'm turning this fan on and off because of the hot flashes. And I don't want to bump and grind all night long. You know, I love sex, but I don't want to be, you know, bumping and grinding all night long. I want it to be good, but I don't want to do that all night long. You know, I don't want my ovaries shifted all over the place and my uterus all over the place. Although it's good when it's good, but I don't, you know, so I'm past that. I'm not a young woman anymore. I can still get it in. I still can lift my leg, maybe the right leg, maybe not the left. But I just can't, you know, I'm just not into, you know, and if you date a man in their 30s and 40s, that's what they gonna do, you know. I mean, because that's their prime. And, you know, their prime is in their 30s and 40s and ours is in our 50s, you know. So I don't really want to date nobody for that reason. I don't think we would be sexually compatible, just being honest. And I don't think we would have anything in common mentally, spiritually, economically, or maybe not economically or financially, but I don't think we would have a lot of things in common. Maybe we wouldn't like maybe the same kind of music, same kind of movies. When you're in your 30s and 40s, you still want to hang out, you still want to party. I'm past that. I'm in the bed by 10:30, 11 o'clock. I can stay up to midnight. I can stay up to 2. But after that, you know, but I'm past hanging out. I'm past bar hopping. I've never been a bar hopper, you know, hopping from bar to bar. I don't drink. I never have drank. I've never even been drunk ever in my life. I've been tipsy, but I've never been. I think one time as a kid, I drank something and I was kind of, you know, I was drunk. I was a teenager, but I've never been drunk. I've never smoked marijuana. I've never did any type of drugs. I've never been in jail. So, I mean, you know, they still in that age of wanting to party. And they should be, because that's where they are mentally, you know. And at that age, I was getting my party on at 30 and 40, even my early 50s, you know what I'm saying? But with the pandemic, when the pandemic came with coronavirus, you know, our world was shut down. So now I'm just not interested in doing that, because I don't want to go out here and be in a crowd of people and you got to wear a mask. How you going to be up in a club and dance with a mask on? I don't want to get COVID. I've had COVID 3 times. I'm not interested in getting that no more, you know. So, I've dated older men, and I have not had any success in that area with older men. I'm on a dating site, a dating app, and I met the last guy I was involved with. I met him on the dating app, and he's in his 60s. Nope. Don't want to commit, didn't want to commit. And I think the thing that irritates me the most about men nowadays is that men, in my opinion, are just not, they're just not honest about what they're looking for. I think that with him, and I think with other men that get on these dating sites, they're only looking for sex. and that's all they want. And men use excuses for why they can't commit to you. You know, they find everything wrong with you or the situation, or um like with him, he was going through this thing, you know, with this arthritis or whatever. That was an excuse. Left him alone. He come back. Here he come with another excuse and another excuse and another excuse. Then it's, you know, you did this, you did that, you said this, you said that, you acted like this, you acted like that. It don't matter. Because if a person is all of these things, then why you keep coming back? Why you keep coming back? So it's just excuses, you know. And so I'm on this the Facebook dating site, the dating app, and I meet a lot of men and I talk to a lot of men. One thing that a lot of men do that is irritating to me is they're so inconsistent. You know, they're not consistent. And most men don't want to commit to you. So the thing I want to say to women is that, you know, if you are a person who is constantly beating yourself up about the fact that you're not in a relationship and you are 50 and older, stop it. Stop. I'm going to tell you all something. I enjoy my peace. I enjoy my peace more than I enjoy anything in life. There's a lot of things that I love in life, but what I love the most is a peace of mind. When I turn the key in that door and walk up in this apartment, I got a big, huge apartment. And when I walk up in this apartment, I ain't got to argue with nobody. I ain't got to cook nobody nothing. I ain't got to go back and forth with a mofo about nothing. I ain't got nobody to my why you buy this? Where you get that from? I enjoy being single. I have no issue with having companionship. But no, I told you all this before and I will say it again. I don't ever want to live with another man. If we get married, that's one thing. But just boyfriend and girlfriend? No. Keep your place and I'm going to keep my place. I don't want to move in with you and I don't want you to move in over here. Because when I get tired of your ass, I want to be able to come here. And when you get tired of me, you need to go there. I'm just saying. So I enjoy having companionship. I enjoy going to the movies, after dinner, traveling with a man. I enjoy all of that. But unfortunately, there are a lot of men who don't want to do that with you. They want you there to take care of them, be there for them, and they don't want to give anything back. Now, I also have met a lot of men on YouTube and on this Facebook dating app that are so sweet and so kind. And when I tell you they can run circles around a lot of these men and teach these men how to be men and how to be gentlemen, I applaud you. So I know that they're there. You know, I know that they're there. But the thing is that I think women, when we get to be 50 and older, we start to like say, well, what's wrong with me? You know, I'm this age and nobody ain't ever asked me to marry them. And, you know, I think it's too late for me. It's never too late. If you desire marriage and relationship, it can happen. But the key here is to stop wasting time with men that are not where you are and don't want what you want. I could kick myself 20 times over for wasting 2 years of my time with this one particular person. See, sometimes as women, because we have this nurturing spirit about us, we want to believe that they've changed. We want to believe that they're different. They're not. I could kick myself, and I have said this so many times to all my girlfriends. When he texted back in June, I wish I had never answered that text. I wish I had never answered, because when I tell you I was done, when I tell you I was over it, when I tell you I had moved on, when I tell you that my heart had healed from him hurting me, because he had hurt me more than once. And what did I do? I answered the text. And the vicious cycle started all over again. He's horrible at communicating. He does not know how to communicate. He won't commit. It does not matter what I do, whether I do it, whether I do anything good or whether I do something bad. He will not commit. He deflects and he tries to put it on me of why he won't commit. But but the interesting thing about that is that when I take it all the way back to him sending me the text telling me, can we be friends, after me and him had solidified that relationship, meaning that we had been intimate and had sex. See, this is the thing I want to say to men. It's okay for you to say to a woman, can we just be friends? But don't fuck her. Don't fuck her. If you want a woman to just be your friend, then don't bump and grind with her. See, you all want somebody that y'all can do that with and still call her a friend. Ain't no woman gonna keep coming over to your place or keep getting with you, laying up with you, and think that you can just keep calling her a friend. That's another thing he does. Constantly, always saying, we friends. Like I'm slow. I don't need you to keep telling me that. But the point that I'm making is that it's nothing wrong with wanting a relationship. It's nothing wrong with desiring to have a relationship. The problem is when you keep wasting your time with these motherfuckers that ain't gonna never commit. When you keep wasting your time, when you keep giving your energy and putting your time into somebody who ain't gonna never commit, no matter what you do. You could buy him a car. I hear women say this all the time. I was so into him. I gave him everything and he still didn't commit. That's the problem. Stop giving a motherfucker everything. Stop giving a motherfucker everything about you. Stop. He's the some men are not worthy of that. Some men appreciate the woman that they have in their life. Some men have messed up with women and got women back and made sure that they didn't fuck up again. But then you have some men who get you back and they still don't do what they need to do. So this ain't a male bashing video. I want to say that. But what I do want to say to men is that you need to be honest about your intentions. And that's the real issue that a lot of us women have with men. It's because you lie. You lie. And then I hear some men say, I was honest with her. I told her what it was. And she still, she still didn't get it. Or she still, went on and kept messing with me. But see, the problem is that y'all want to fuck and y'all don't want to commit. Y'all want to have sex. And then y'all want to turn around and say, you my friend. You can't do that. And I just am always curious, especially this particular person who has nieces that he loves and adores. How would he feel if a man did to them what he has done to me or what he's done to other women? See, I always often wonder, how do you sit up and be this and then turn around and say, I protect my family? Okay, but you protect your family, but would you want your nieces or your daughters or your sisters to deal with the kind of man that you are? I often wonder, do men ever think about that when they're dogging a woman, or when they're lying to a woman, or when they keep fucking a woman, knowing that they have no intentions of ever being with them, and knowing that this woman loves them and this woman is truly into them? Do y'all ever connect the dots? Do men ever connect the dots and go, maybe I shouldn't do this to her, because would I really want somebody to do my favorite niece like this? Would I really want somebody to do my sister like this? Would I really want somebody to do my daughter? Would I really want somebody to do my mama like this? It just makes me wonder. That's all. So the biggest problem that women, and then men turn around and say, not you all, then men turn around and say, um, where's she going? Men turn around and say, um, she crazy. You know, she crazy, you know, and she this and she that, and she's, you know, all of these things. And one of the reasons why a lot of women act crazy and do crazy stuff is because of the fact that you lied to us, that you're not honest. You act like you into us when you're not. And I have always said this. I just wish men would say, listen, I just want, I just, you know, without using the P word, y'all know what I'm saying. I just want that. I don't want nothing else from you. I'm not going to take you out. I'm not going to spend no money. I'm not going to introduce you to my mama. I'm not taking you to no family events or functions. You know, I just want to do that. Because truth be told, let's just tell the truth. Most men, if they could snatch that from between your legs and put it in their wallet and get it whenever they wanted to, they really don't have no use for you. Sad to say, but that's really how some men are. Then there are some men, like I said, they know what they have and they cherish it. And they know when they've messed up and they come back and they do right. And they like, I'm not going to let this woman get away from me. Because a man who is into you, he's into you. You don't have to ever wonder, I wonder is he into me? You know that he's into you by his actions and by what he does and by what he says. But I feel like some men, that when they lose you, they come back to you, this particular person, because they come back to you because they only want you for that. So I don't blame anybody, or put that on anybody else. But what I will say to the ladies listening to this and the men listening to this, sometimes you have to just say to yourself, I know what he was the first time, and I know what he coming back as, and it ain't gonna be no different. So please don't do what I did. If you in a situation right now where you and this person have broke up and he come back, don't answer. Don't answer. Don't answer. Because from June to now, I wasted time doing the same shit. I wasted time. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Horrible communicator. Don't know how to pick up the phone and talk. Don't want to text stuff. There's certain things you should not text a person when you're in a relationship with them, or when you trying to be in a relationship, or when you starting out as a relationship. There's some things you need to pick up the phone and talk about and discuss. You know what I'm saying? It just is. So I don't have any hatred or anything in regards to this person or whatever. I just wish that I had not answered. That's all I can say. And so I want to say to the ladies, don't beat yourself up for not having a relationship. Don't beat yourself up for being 50 and not being in a relationship, or have never been married, because it's better to have peace of mind than to keep dealing with somebody who is never going to change. Some people have some serious relationship issues within themselves. You know, I regret ever meeting him. I regret answering him. I regret giving him another chance. I regret it all. I tell you, I regret it, because it wasn't, and not because he's not a nice person, not because he isn't a good person, because I believe he is, but I regret it because he took up so much of my time and so much of my energy arguing with him, going off on him, cussing him out, making me angry, hurting my feelings, when he could have just simply left me the fuck alone. So I'm going to keep saying this over and over again. Don't beat yourself up. It's not your fault. It's not anything that you did wrong. It's just not the time right now. And I know you probably sitting back going, I'm 50. How much time? When? But this is what I say to every woman that I talk to that's my age and older. As long as you have breath in your body and you able to get up each and every day, anything is possible. So don't give up. Don't give up on a relationship. Don't give up on love, because I have not given up. But what I have given up is that person or those people. But this is one in particular that was a recent person. I have not given up. I have not given up. But what I have gave up on that person. I have nothing for them. I have no desire to be his friend. I have no desire to talk to him. I have no desire to go back and forth texting him. I have no desire to do any of that. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'm not bitter. I'm just done. And so the next time the phone call comes, the next time the text comes, I don't have nothing to say. Character means a lot to me. And when I do something for you or your family and I can't even get a thank you from you or an acknowledgement of it, that tells me a lot about you. And everybody that's sitting up in church praising the Lord is on pastoral committees, they just own it. Character comes from something deep within. It does not come from just doing something right because you and that person is in a good space. Character comes when you can not be in a good space with that person, but still acknowledge them and say thank you. So that's what I've learned. I don't care how angry I am at a person or how mad I am at a person. If you've done something for me and you are not on that level anymore, I'm still going to pick up the phone or I'm going to text you and say thank you. I did not get the same that from what I did for somebody, for what I did for some people in his family. But it's okay, because I know who I am and I know what my character is. Is it upsetting? It's not upsetting. I would say it's surprising. But then knowing the character that I know about him, not really surprised. And I was talking to a male friend of mine tonight. He was like, that's just trifling. He was like, he's just trifling. I was like, yeah, pretty much. I was like, it is. I said, but I always say, God will show you who people are all the time. You don't have to go asking nobody else who this person is or what this person is. God will always show you who people are, because everybody, like I said, going through at the church door, sitting in the church pew, on a committee, on a pastoral committee, trying to find a new pastor, or teaching Bible study, or fasting, or on the prayer line. Sometimes, people just there, but it's not in their DNA. It's not in their character. You know what I'm saying? None of us are perfect. We all do things that we shouldn't do, But, your Christianity shouldn't just be because you in a place. Your Christianity should come after you leave out that building. What are you like when the church folk ain't looking at you? When the pastoral committee ain't hearing your suggestions? When you're not on the prayer line? When you're not at the food pantry? What is your character like then? That's what I'm saying. So I just want to tell the women that, this is a new year, 2023. Don't start this year out with feeling defeated or feeling like you, messed up because you're not in a relationship. Don't do that. We in a new year. And like I said, it is more important to have a peace of mind and to know who you are and what you stand for, and be good with being single and being at peace. I'd rather be by myself. And let me tell you something. I ain't by myself, because I ain't by myself. I got a lot of men in my life that's all I'm gonna say. So, uh I just rather I'm single by choice. I'm single because I enjoy having a peace of mind. I'm single because I'm not going to let anybody do anything to me. I'm not going to let anybody treat me any kind of way. And I am thankful and grateful that I'm at the point in my life that I don't have to accept anything from any man just because I want a man. Because a lot of these men aren't men. So what kind of man do you have? You have a man laying there because it's a warm body? I don't need that because I'm hot all the time, so I'm good. So anyway, you all, I just wanted to say, we in a new year and new blessings and new possibilities. Don't beat yourself up. And just, love yourself and just be glad that, you're not in an abusive relationship. Be glad you got some peace. Be glad that you can get up every morning and put your makeup on, comb your hair. You know what I'm saying? Put your eyelashes on, okay? And just be happy within yourself. And that's it. That's all. And that's where I'm at. I'm just happy. I'm glad that God is removing people out of my life and replacing them with people that he knows that need to be here. And I'm just happy about that, And I'm not going into another year. I'm not wasting no more time. As far as I'm concerned, he didn't exist. That's the way I look at it. And that's the way you have to look at it with everybody. Even if it's family, you might have to look at it that way. You have to look at it that way with friends, with other people in your life. If they don't serve a purpose, if they're not bringing you no peace and no comfort, and it's always chaotic and it's toxic and it's the same thing over and over and over and over again, why are you being bothered? Why? You deserve so much more. Your life, your energy, your peace, your space means a lot. Don't let nobody disturb that. All right, y'all. Ooh, I'm sorry. I got the phone plugged up. I hit the cord. All right, you all. I'm going to get ready to get off of here. I'm getting ready to go take me a nice hot shower. Put on me some clean pajamas, some fluffy pajamas. Well, no, I'm not going to put on no fluffy pajamas because I'll be hot and I'll be sweating. But I'm getting ready to go take me a shower and get under my covers, watch me some TV so I fall asleep. And I'll see you all in the next CC's Fashion is My Passion YouTube video. Hopefully, I think I'm going to try to do a video tomorrow, but I need to take the cat to the vet. So, I don't know. I might upload a video tomorrow. I'm not sure. I was going to do an ASOS haul. It was going to be a summer haul. I was going to call it the Miss ASOS haul because this is some stuff that I had and I never showed you all. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, you all. Thanks for looking. God bless you all. I hope you all have had a great weekend. And you know where I'll see you, girl, in the next CC's Fashion is My Passion YouTube video. Bye.